going on, I just thought that I would pop on to the desktop version of the Trading 212 app because it's changed quite considerably. Before it was more of a trading kind of layout and it wasn't really helpful for investors. However, I am loving this and hopefully you guys will too. So if we jump straight in, this is my watch list. This isn't actually my portfolio. It just shows you a few things that I'm watching at the moment. You can click down here. This is a new feature as well, the top winners and top losers, which I really enjoy to have a look at. But if we jump straight into my portfolio, this is how we're standing at the moment, guys. I've completely lost track of the weeks, I'm not going to lie. I will put it in the title of this video. I've just invested £1,716.84, currently £133.50 ish down, just under 8% down. Everything's crashed at the moment, so there's no surprise really, and that leads me on to Apple. So Apple has had a massive correction, and really I should have known better. In all honesty, I did know better. I knew I was buying a bit too high, but I got impatient. Fear of missing out was starting to kick in. I didn't want to lose out anymore. And to be honest, yes, I could have got it a lot cheaper. However, is this stock going to keep climbing and keep climbing? I believe that it will. So therefore, at the moment, being just below 6% down is not really anything to me. So I'm not bothered at all. Moving on. AT&T has dropped a considerable amount this week, actually. I say considerable. For AT&T, it's considerable because it always just is, since I've been invested, it's floated on that $30 mark. So it's dropped a little bit off to $28 a share. Again, I am not bothered. I will continue to buy into this stock. 4 shares, I do not own enough of it. If money was growing on trees, I would have way more than I do, but unfortunately I can't afford to just pump money in like that. But yeah, I will be definitely doing that in the future. I'm at an average price of $29.98. In my mind, buying below 30 is always the best, and I will definitely, I've just been paid, so I probably will get a couple more shares this time round. So BP has dropped quite a big amount, to be fair, 18%. It's gone past the March lows. If we look here, March lows were about 242, we're at 232, so it's exceeded what it was during the health crisis. I know we're still in it, but I talk about the health crisis as being March, which I missed out on. So this is my opportunity now to make up for the time that I lost in March, which I will be doing and averaging down. Coca-Cola, I am almost 6% up. Strong stock. Definitely won't be selling out of this anytime soon. This is included in my dividend pie, which I'll show you guys after I go through my individual stocks. And I'm really happy to be holding this. EasyJet has done a number on me. To be honest, I'm not that fast. I made a good bit of profit from EasyJet when it peaked. Unfortunately, I didn't set my stop loss up and it managed to just blow me out the water. It didn't take me out where I wanted it to. So unfortunately, I am almost 17% down. But I'm confident this stock will climb again. We saw what it did in March. It went all the way down. It went all the way, well, not all the way up. It went up considerably, made a bit of profit, and it's gone back down again. So I'm quite confident that this one will rise. I've just got to wait around a little bit for it. Johnson & Johnson, I do not own enough of this. I got into this quite late. I would have loved to get it at the March lows of about, where are we? 111. That would have been great. My average price is 150, so quite high, but I will keep averaging down when I can afford to do so. It's only a little position at the moment because I've only been buying through my dividend pie. That should top up. I've got another round of £100 being auto invested into that tomorrow, so that will go up. Legal in general, just share prices taking a little bit of a beating, down almost 14%. Not something that I'm bothered about. I keep saying I'm extremely bullish on Legal in general. Trying to get to 100 shares. I'm quite close to doing so. There's nothing really more to say on that. I'm just averaging down my position, getting those dividends. McDonald's, pretty much the same as Johnson & Johnson. However, I am in the green with this one, but there's not a lot invested, so I do need to add to that. I have kind of been waiting for it to drop for me to reinvest more in, but as I said, the next round of my dividend pie will be allocated tomorrow, so naturally that position will go up. Microsoft, it's been quite up and down over the past couple of days. I am 2% up. My average price is 202. We're at 205. It did have a little bit of a rise, but naturally all the tech stocks have had a bit of a correction, so I'm not surprised to see that dip a little bit. Again, am I worried? No, I'm not. Pepsi, I am down on. Again, not worried at all. It's something that I did definitely want to be involved in as a company. They do so much. They're not just a drinks company. And I done my research into Pepsi, because in the beginning I was like, do I want Pepsi and Coke? And I read into it. They're completely different, and I am very happy to have one share of Pepsi, and I will keep averaging down. Same with Realty Income, 2.5 shares. I really want to build on this. These are stocks that I'm just not going to let go of. I've completely had a massive change around of my portfolio, as you can see. Got rid of the dead weights, took some profits from Marks and Spencer's, William Hill, and these are stocks that I want to carry for 10 years minimum. So I'm very happy with how my portfolio is looking at the moment. Some quality stocks that have been here before me will be here after me, and I am not annoyed to be in the red at all, because as I keep saying, these are very high quality stocks that I will be holding for a very, very long time. Taylor Wimpey, 133. My average price is a little bit higher than I'd like, but what can we do? Can't predict these things. I am going to be averaging down, however, not as quickly as I will be averaging down on some of the other positions. I have quite a lot of shares in Taylor Wimpey, and because of the health crisis and the way the house market is at the moment, I don't believe people are going to be able to buy houses and all the rest of it when being in a recession. So therefore, I'm going to leave that on the back burner a little bit. I will be averaging down, but just not as much as companies such as McDonald's and Johnson & Johnson, for example. But the reason why I've gone into Taylor Wimpey is because it's a completely different sector to what I'm exposed in my portfolio. But on top of that, they also own land as well, which holds a lot of value and holds weight. So yeah, another stock I'm not worried about. Tesla, I've just got into. I finally crumbled, guys. I was not going to get into it. I had a price target in my mind of 350. It did go down to there. It actually went lower than 350, but I was like, oh, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be one of those guys. And then it shot up to 4 something, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get in, blah, blah, blah. And battery day was a disappointment. To be fair, it wasn't a disappointment, but the stock market just didn't react to it. So it's gone down. But I've bought into it twice. I've averaged down my position. My average price was about 4.5, and then I averaged down. It's now 4.15. I'm only 4% down. I've decided to hold Tesla for a minimum 5 years. I think they've got a lot of things coming. I don't think it's a short play at all. Obviously, it looked like it when we were getting, 100%. Like, it's just been crazy this year, but that's not how I want to deal with Tesla. I want to deal with it as a long-term play, and that is how I'm going to be dealing with this position. And then to top off the portfolio, I have an ETF, which is the S&P 500. And there's only one reason why I hold this, and that is because it is part of a pie. So let's just look at my allocation quickly. 14 investments. We're sitting at £1,500 because I'm a little bit down. And my top 5 I'm really happy with: Microsoft, Apple, BP, Legal & General, and Tesla. Very happy. I'm going to push up the other half of the top 10. So everything from Taylor Wimpey, EasyJet, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Realty Income. I'm going to be pushing up. Probably not as much EasyJet and Taylor Wimpey. I'll leave them on the back burner a little bit, but the rest I will be pushing up. Let's have a look at my pies quickly. So here we are. So we have 3. I really like this layout, guys. It's so much easier on the eyes. But anyway, 3 pies. I've got my dividend pie, my kids pie, my tech fund. I don't know if I've shown you guys the kids pie yet. Let's just go into the dividends one really quickly. So I have £413 invested. Tell a lie, no I do not. I have £408 invested, and I'm up £4.99, which is 1.22%. My target here, you can see, is just under £20,500. I am 2% into my goal, which is absolutely fine because this is a 10-year pie minimum. I am ahead of my projected goal, which I'm extremely happy about. My goal, you can see down here, is 20.44k. I'm projected 25k. I'm definitely happy with that. And in my pie, we have 5 holdings: Johnson & Johnson, Mackie D's, Coca-Cola, Realty Income, and Pepsi. And yes, that will be getting added to tomorrow. Kids pie, it's literally got 1 holding in there because all I want to do is have this to be extremely passive. This is literally for my unborn kids that I haven't even thought about yet. It's a 20-year pie at the moment, and it's just going to be something nice for my, I say children. If we think of having more than 1, then I'm going to have to add a bit more than £20 a month. However, at the moment, it's just a £20 a month pie. It's projected to grow 14.24% annual returns. I'm extremely happy with that. I'll put in about just under 5k and hopefully get about 27k back. So making my money work for me, guys. Last but not least, my tech fund. This is a shorter term play. This is what I'm hoping to cash out on my 30th birthday. With 7.1k contributed, I am aiming for just over £18,000. I am ahead of my goal. The goal is 12.7 and projected 18. Cannot complain. I've only got Apple, Tesla and Microsoft in this one. It was just Apple and Tesla, but I thought I've got Microsoft anyway. That is a tech stock. It qualifies. Let me add it to the pie. So I just imported that straight from my individual holdings into the pie. So it's currently at £543.50. It's down a little bit. Am I bothered? Again, no, I am not. So that's everything, guys. Any questions? Let me know. If you want to join this trading platform, or you're moving away from free trade because of all the extra money making things they're trying to do, use my link. It's in the description. Give me a like, subscribe, drop a comment. Anything you want to know, I will get back to you. And thank you guys for watching.